Yarborough, and Wilshire. Governor Lee has signed into law a bill that eliminated community oversight boards. What should the mayor's office do to keep communications open between Metro Police and the public? Mr. Gingrich.
Well, I would say a couple things. First, I was visiting Warner Elementary last week, and I got into a conversation with third graders, and I asked them, what is the single thing that we need to do as a city? And what did I hear from these 8-year-olds? More kindness, less knives, no more stabbing, love, no shooting, less killing. That's what's on the mind of our 8-year-olds today. We do have a public safety issue. Now, we do need oversight of our police, but it is a false premise that our police cannot do their job and at the same time keep our city safe. Safety is job one of every mayor. And as mayor, I am going to properly resource and fund our police force. I'm going to lobby like crazy our legislature for common sense gun legislation. And I'm going to invest in our youth. We need to have a comprehensive crime prevention strategy that targets our youth. I'm going to have an Office of Public Safety that deploys strategies that are proven successful elsewhere to reduce the crime in our communities. That is what I will do. Thank you.
Thank you.
The legislative decision to overrule the will of Nashville's voters is nightmarish when you're talking about building trust. And trust isn't just something that we want, it's something that we need. When you don't have trust between your police force and the people that they're sworn to protect, it is a critical failure moment for your city. So I think one of the first priorities of the next mayor, and really this work I hope is going on right now, because with the elimination of the Community Oversight Board, it is now more incumbent than ever for the city, the police chief, the officers, and all of us who are working in the city to really focus in on how are we going to have the transparency, oversight, and accountability that we need to make sure that people feel like there's a community that builds trust. I want to have a fully staffed and police force with the most well-trained and well-compensated officers in the country, but I think that goes hand in hand with having trust. And I think part of what we're going to have to do in this environment with the state is we know that laws are going to change, but the leadership of our city is going to have to find another way to make sure that we're serving our citizens and fulfilling their will.
Thank you.
I think that it was the wrong decision for the legislature to overturn what 60+% of the citizens of Nashville voted in favor of. That kind of preemption is a mistake and does lead to this erosion of trust. I think that transparency and sunshine and looking at what our incredible police officers do and judging it fairly brings light to the incredible work that so many in the police department are doing. You know who the people are who most want folks who make mistakes in the police department to be held accountable are? Other police officers, because they know that sullies their reputation. We should have an openness. We should believe enough in what we're doing to have truth and trust and transparency. And a well-functioning, well-funded community oversight board provides that. It was a mistake. As mayor, I will make sure that we still have appropriate engagement between the citizens and the police force. Now, let me be very clear, because I think so often community oversight boards are viewed as attacks on our police officers. And our police officers are under attack way too often. They do an incredible job, and we saw that on March 27th. The bravery and the professionalism that our police department exhibited. That's what we need to shine a spotlight on, how great they do. As mayor, that's what I commit to you to do.
Thank you.
We are ready for our next